Hi everybody, it's Tina Plackinger. Thanks for joining me today. I've been up all night. Well, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, so now it's almost 7, and I don't know. I don't like those nights at all, but let's see. Yeah, I thought maybe I would upload some meat for you. First, let me get this out of the way. For my own carnal self, I watched the video where I was outside talking about my spinach seeds, and my tops look like I have a spare tire around my waist, like I carry an inner tube around with me, and I don't. I don't. And maybe that doesn't bother you, but if you come from the world that I come from, that's a really big deal. I don't let myself get to that point. I still practice the discipline that I always have. I'm loving my chin-up bar that I installed, and I've been doing leg raises and leg lifts there, so that's really helping that lower abdominal area, which keeps my lower back nice and strong. So just wanted to put that out there because that bothered me. I'm human, okay? So there you go. The message that I've been hearing a lot lately is Hebrews 10:25, and it doesn't make much sense to me when I read it out of the Bible, but basically what it means is that the closer to the coming of the Lord, the more we need to stay together, and together we win. The key to survival during the last days is the church. Well, I'm not talking about a church that is brick and mortar where the Catholic priest takes orders from the Freemasons, okay? I'm not talking about a church where the deacons and the pastors are involved with gang stalking. You know, I'm not talking about churches where the people participate in going to the podium and reading scriptures, and after the service they congregate to discuss an attack on a targeted individual. I'm not talking about churches like that, and I don't think that Jesus was talking about churches like that. And who wants to belong to something like that anyways? You know, we are sanctified. We have been put aside from worldly things and this type of stuff. And so really the church is us. I don't like the internet. You don't know that about me. I don't like the internet. I get on it and I get off of it and I disconnect it. I stay off the internet for days at a time and I don't miss it. I don't like it. But I do these videos to stay alive. And I appreciate my subscribers. I plead the blood of Jesus over you all the time. We have to stay together. It's important. We help one another. I use you as counsel often. I mean, you guys help me get through a lot of little things that I struggle with around here that become monumental. All right? And it's just nice that we're able to give each other tips and help one another, and once in a while have a few laughs, even in the comments section. It's neat. It really is neat. We're told not to do things and then brag about them. I'm not bragging, but I want to mention something that I did recently that helped me to get out of myself. Okay, help me to get away from the ringing in the ears, I've been told to try this, try that, rebuke, and I have. Well, what I did the other day that made me feel good that I want to share with you, and if I don't get credit for it in heaven, well, so be it then. I'm supposed to tell you about it, okay? This is a little ornament. It's a little ornament of a shoe, okay? Now, not an expensive shoe, a cheapy shoe. these are what I walk around in. I have my orthotics in them, because I need orthotics. But, just little shoes like this, okay? That's what this is. Well, I found the other day, I think it was on TV on a ministry, that for $3.60 you can send a pair of shoes to somebody in Africa who needs a pair of shoes. And say, oh, well, yeah, we've got our own problems and we can't help everybody. And no, we can't help everybody, but $3.60, you can't even get a pack of smokes for that. So I decided to send 10 because for $36 you can send 10 pair of shoes to the people in a village where they don't have shoes. So they are born and raised shoeless. And they walk for miles down to the, mud bowl to get their water for the day. And by the time they get there, a lot of times the kids, they get cuts and so forth on the bottom of their feet, and then they stand in the water where there's tapeworms and parasites, and they get very sick. So it's a Christmas thing. So this ministry, and I'll put the link below. I'll put the link and the phone number and some other things, just in case you want to check it out, just in case you want to participate. It made me feel good. It made my ringing in my ear stop for a while I was doing it, I'll put that below. But this ministry has been doing this for years, and they go to these villages in Africa, and it's their Christmas. And if they share the word as well, I mean, they don't just go there and, send them shoes. They preach the gospel as well. So just wanted to bring that up. But before my husband died, he had multiple sclerosis, and he was in a lot of pain. And the doctors had told him that they could sever his spinal cord so he would not have any feeling at all from his waist down, and then this way his legs wouldn't hurt him. Well, he was a scenic artist for the studios. He was in the union and everything, and so he lost the ability to paint and to draw and things like that because of the multiple sclerosis. So what he decided to do was go into stand-up comedy. He couldn't really stand up. Well, in the beginning he could, but he was a really funny guy, and he started to win all these awards for being the funniest person in California and so forth. And the whole thing to the story is that he was in pain all the time. He was. I mean, sometimes I could see him gritting his teeth. He was in so much pain. But when he was on stage making people laugh, he didn't feel his pain. So, anyways, just a little message today. We stay in the fight. We can do this thing together. We have to do this thing together. We don't have a choice, I mean, really, what we have, we don't have a lot of choices. And so we stay in the fight. We focus on Jesus. Together we can do this thing. Thanks for joining me today. God bless you, and I will see you soon.